Hey guys, this is Reef with Reefs RC. Today we're going to show you how to install a Raw 500 in our new hammer ray by Losi. Check it out. Alright guys, so we're going to take off all the screws to get this body off. So hopefully you guys got one of these fast drivers. Save all the screws. So there's 3 down here. And I'm not going to fast forward because I want to show you guys where all the screws are to get this body off. Three more on this side. Okay. So there's the 6 there, and there's 2 in here in the front. Okay, on the other side. It's almost too big for our workbench here. Okay, so I found 8 of them, or no, more than 8, I think. Okay, there's these you gotta take off here. These are a little bit longer. So I'm gonna make sure to keep those separately. Other side. Okay, so we got those 4 long ones off, and we're gonna pop this little rubber grommet thing, and there should be a couple of screws in here, and it's inside there now. Side. Okay, and then we have to pop these sway bars off, like that. And I think, hopefully, we can get this thing off now. Let's see, almost? No, maybe? I think there's something else holding it there. I think this has to come off down here. Yep. So there's actually 4 on each side of those. And now I can see that the body's already trying to come off. So when you're taking this off, we have to be careful because all the lighting is hooked on, right? So when you take it off, so you're gonna take your light off out of auxiliary 1. You just gotta make sure you put it in the right way, back. And then here, we have to unhook this little guy. Oh, that's not good. This just came off. So we're gonna put that back on. We have to figure out, solder it back in there or something, but be careful when you're taking that off. So we're gonna do that and then come back and show you the rest. These are all the screws that you're gonna have to remove. These are from the front bumper area. These are all the underbelly. These are on the top of the shock rear mounts, and then these are the 2 hidden ones behind the grommets. And here we put this little thing back on that we ripped off on accident. So now we have easy access to everything here. What we're gonna do is change this to a Raw 500. We're gonna use our servo washers to lock it down. We're going to use our new long neck HD horn for this. And you can see how nice this is, well made. Very nice system, great receiver. I love this. Shocks or sway bars are nice. So we're going to pop this off right now. So I don't think you guys need to watch me pop this off, but so we're going to disconnect this and then get the raw and see what all this drama is about right here. So actually what I'm going to do is take this here, the 4 screws out of the bottom, to let that whole servo mount come free so you're not fighting it. So these 4 screws are what's holding the servo in, the whole servo assembly. Is it more than 4 screws? Okay, 5 screws. Jesus. Okay, so when you do that, the whole thing is free. So I'll let you have some more playtime action here. So we're just gonna rip that off. We just took that ball end off of here. Well, we're going to take this not so great servo off, take the wires off of this little wrappy thing, unplug it from the receiver, and then we'll bring you the items that we're going to be putting in its place. Be right back. Okay guys, so we took the old servo out. Here's the mount with the 5 screws, and remove those screws from there. So we're not going to utilize any of this, I don't believe. What we are going to do, this is the Raw 500, which is fully programmable, waterproof, and you could actually hook it up to the Reefs software if you buy the Reefs USB link and increase the power from about 80, which comes out of the box, to 100. And we're also buttoning it down with black servo washers, and these are made to fit nicely inside the holes there and snug it up tight without any wiggling. And we're also going to use our long neck HD servo horn 25T in place of this long neck. Okay, way stronger, nicer throw. And it's clamping. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put all this on here, open these up, and show you what it looks like on here before we attach it to this rod here. All right, get this off, plug this in to where it says steering, obviously, and make sure your prongs are in the right direction. Whenever I remove a servo or a wire, I see which way these are facing, either that way or that way, just so I don't have to look at plus and minus all day. But you could look at the plus and minus symbols also, but that's just easier for me. All right, guys, so we grabbed our Spectrum Smart Technology 3S battery, and we got the remote. We're gonna turn the remote on first, and then under here, we're going to plug it in and just leave the battery out for now. Okay guys, so we attached the servo horn screw here to the ball, with the ball joint onto the rod, and we powered on our truck so it's at 0. And this is gonna look a little funny, but this is how we are setting up the servo. You can see it's centered now. The servo horn is gonna sit up here. If you ran it on this side, it would bottom out and it wouldn't turn. So here, let's check to see if we have full compression, it's not touching. Full turn, I'd say it's not touching. And then back this way, it's not touching. So you have your full throw back and forth. So what I'm gonna do now is put on my servo horn. I think I'm gonna take this back off, Okay, so I could put my servo horn because I don't think I could reach it. Maybe I could reach it from in here. So I don't have to take this whole thing off. Let's see if I can do that or not. Got this long one here. See if I can go in. Boom. And then I'm going to tighten up my clamping horn. Awesome. So there you have it. If you look closely when I turn, nothing hits on the bottom. You see that? And now I'm going to set my steering rate because you see when I turn like that, it still wants to go. And I don't want to break that, right? So on your remote here, steering rate. So when you go like this, you want to turn it down. See how it's turning it down a little bit? So now you got full power. And it's not binding or causing any issues. Okay, so we're gonna put this back on our desk here and go over it again with you guys. But it's pretty easy to install. It's gonna give you much more enjoyment with this rig. I mean, just to have the power through the rocks, through uphill challenges, if it gets bound up in a rock coming down or something, you'll have that wiggle power for sure. The servo is strong enough for that. Keep in mind, we didn't even put it to 100% power. It's at 80% power out of the box right now. But that's it, guys. So we're going to take it to the table, go over what we did again, and then put the body back on. Thanks, guys. Well, guys, that was the install. We put our Raw 500 in the new hammer ray. Man, what a difference. It's going to make it that much more enjoyable out there when you guys are having fun. Plenty of power for this rig. We wanted to get this install video for you guys so when you do get yours, you have some kind of instruction on how to do a servo swap in it. There's some things in there that you needed to see: the rotation or orientation of the servo, the servo horn, that kind of thing, our servo washers. But other than that, it was pretty easy. I would say the hardest thing is putting the body on and taking the body off. That was probably the hardest thing, but I hope you guys like these videos. Make sure to tune in every Mondays at 2 o'clock on our YouTube channel here. We go live and talk about what's going on, products, etc., events. We hope you like the Raw 500 and this install video, and we hope you upgrade to something like this in yours and have fun with it. Take care. Appreciate the support, guys. Peace out.